leaders, so you should have new tires. See, we're 3 wide here. See Larson. Ooh, Larson goes to the inside of the 33 of Austin Cindric, but it looked like Cindric tried to give him a lot of room and make contact with Newman.
The brakes himself.
Definitely.
Oh, hard in the wall between turns 1 and 2.
So get to it.
Oh, trouble up turn 2. Austin Cindric goes around off, I believe, the front bumper of Cole Custer. They were 3 wide battling for a spot.
He also had some good speed in practices. I think he had a little contact there with a 42. Ty Dillon way up the racetrack to avoid spinning himself.
Kyle Busch, Justin Haley kind of worked their way by.
Loose off of 4 though, right on the roof cam. The Advance Auto Parts camera. Oh,
Big hit there for the one of Kurt Busch.
Larson in 3. Trying to, but Larson's got too much speed. Oh, they're right behind.
The 18 goes around. The Ross Chastain spins as well with contact from Jones in the 43.
Get rolling.
Not too good a run here. Waited on him a little bit. Got a side-by-side. Try to be on his door and stay on that outside tight.
4 wide for third. Oh, and around he goes. Up and into the wall goes the 24.
Bell got in the back of William Byron.
Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr. mentioned earlier. It's all the way back. 2014. 6 years ago, the last time Brad Keselowski won at Richmond. This one takes him all the way. The round of 12. He wins again at Richmond.
That's the last thing.
With Kevin Harvick and
Sparks flying, he got out of the way here.
And he splits those lap cars. Harvick backs out, gets out of the way. Hamlin comes to within 2 car lengths. Final corner of 400 laps. Alex Bowman steals one in Richmond.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, great guy. Crew chief of the 48 is pumped.
In the round of 12, a win locks you in. It's going to be Martin Truex Jr. sliding all the way across the finish line at Richmond. Not enough. Turn 3, final time.
You're good. We'll not get there.
Wow.
Now that's
Towner, Denny Hamlin.
we heard.
Checkered flag for Hamlin. He's within 5 car lengths of Kevin Harvick as they come to the final turn. Bell, just not enough time. Kevin Harvick is going to win at Richmond. He goes back to back.
Yeah, boys, great job.
And I'm telling you, this win puts him right back where he wants to be. Had some tough finishes, back on top.
First win of the season for Kyle Larson.
But you called it, Clint. You noticed how fast that racer was.
Yeah.
If he got a shot to be up there with the leaders, I didn't know he had that kind of short run speed, but he showed that he did.
Bowman the showman brings the 48 to victory lane for the first time since Dover in 2017.
First time Ally has gone to victory lane.
Burn it down, buddy. And another different winner. Boyer, we're going for 16. I think by the end of the regular season, we may are having with you over that.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Richmond Raceway here for the NASCAR Cup Series Cookout 400 for one of the final 5 races of this regular season as we are green and underway here in Richmond. Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell in the front row by Ross Chastain set to get 3 wide for the lead into turn 1. Chastain looking to get underneath Larson. Oh, almost contact. They're 4 wide behind the McDowell, Elliott, Bowman, Harvick. A little bit of bumping, a little bit of contact. They somehow avoid wrecking each other. Into the corner, McDowell getting shoved out of line, losing positions rapidly. Harvick, Elliott, and Bowman all move around. Now you got a couple of Hendrick boys up here in the top 5, battling with Harvick and Chastain as McDowell continues to fall back on that outside lane. Larson and Chastain continue to go side by side here for the race lead through 1 and 2. The battle is intense. Chastain, the advantage now. Larson going to get clear down the backstretch with a huge run. But oh, we got a crash. Trouble in the back here. Looks like Austin Dillon, maybe a couple other cars back here could have been involved in an incident. And indeed, it was a 3 of Austin Dillon. Remember, 16th on the playoff bubble right now. Gets turned by Denny Hamlin into the outside wall, into A.J. Allmendinger. And the 3 goes around here. Of course, you know, our lowest winner in points. So he's in the danger zone, and this does not help him getting turned by Denny Hamlin and getting hit there by A.J. Allmendinger on just lap 2. No caution, though. We will stay green. Looks like everyone's going to make it fine back to the line. Meanwhile, back at the front, it is Kyle Larson leading Ross Chastain at Richmond. Now we move on to Brad Keselowski leading on lap 38, 39, whatever. He's leading here over Larson. Yeah, Byron back here got a slow lap car of the 11 of Denny Hamlin here. Look how slow he's going. There's a wreck that we missed. He's damaged. He's a ways off the pace, as is Eric Jones. He's battling hard with Christopher Bell. Chasing a little bit of a squeeze almost into the wall. They hang on to it. Out there, we get wreck. Joey Logano gets by the 11. Here comes Ryan Preece, Corey LaJoie, a whole bunch of cars trying to get around the 11 right now for the lead. Preece goes underneath Hamlin. Harvick is back there. The 48 guys who are at the front, they pitted. They got over there from the back. Suarez, what a save. Almost gets turned by Todd Gilliland right there. Almost lost everything. He hangs on to it. And the battle continues as Bowman and Suarez go by the 11. Hamlin finally gets shoved out. Ooh, Suarez gets shoved up the racetrack. Bowman really crowding him out of room here. And Hamlin is only holding up now Haley, Gibbs, Reddick, and Cindric at the back of this field. Caution! We have a caution on the racetrack. What has happened? We're going to see what happened here. Oh, Noah Gragson in the 42. Big damage, as well as Austin Dillon in the 3. Smoke pouring out the back of both of those cars. Huge damage. And it looks like Kyle Busch was involved as well. This has huge implications for both Dillon and Busch. See, the Ty Dillon dumps Noah Gragson here down the front stretch at Richmond, spins him around, and Austin Dillon, bang, nowhere to go, slams into him, and then nowhere for his teammate Kyle Busch to go, piles right into Austin Dillon, wipes out both RCR cars, will be out of this race, and that's going to hurt Austin Dillon, especially if you have a new winner, since he's that 16th driver, the last driver that has a win on points. He's on that shopping block. As Kyle Busch collected as well, that'll hurt Kyle Busch's quest for the regular season championship here, wrecking here with Dillon and Gragson. Of course, Gragson has just not been the season he's wanted to have so far. But he struggles. But meanwhile, back at the front of the field after this wreck, Brad Keselowski leads Kyle Larson in Richmond. And now Joey Logano coming to take the green and white checkered flag as he comes to take the last lap of stage 1 here, about to get a playoff point here and get the stage win. Logano, one of those drivers who needs a win to get into the playoffs, of course, because there's 16 winners, so he's one of the many 20-something full-time drivers that need to get the win, and he is right now doing exactly what he needs to do in first, as is Kyle Larson in second, as through 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage 1. Logano looks like he can get done here for Ryan Newman to cross the line, which he does now. Joey Logano wins stage 1 in Richmond, followed by Kyle Larson in second, Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell, Eric Almirola, Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, and Todd Gilliland, the top 10 in the stages. Logano, your stage 1 winner, back underway in stage 2 here. Logano in the lead, Kyle Larson behind in second, Gibbs third, Wallace is fourth, and McDowell runs in fifth. But we always got to watch out for those lappers, of especially Denny Hamlin, that number 11 Mavis Toyota has been damaged all night long and has been struggling here to keep pace with your leaders. As he's slow and lap down. The 48 Bowman trying to work by the outside. So is Almirola and Gilliland. They'll start working their way by Denny Hamlin as he continues to hold up cars on the inside lane. McDowell goes by. Now Bowman works his way by on the outside. Got Christopher Bell. Yeah, I believe he's also trying to work his way back to the front of the pack, as is Martin Truex Jr. I mean, look at all the guys. That Chase Elliott's a ways back there. He's trying to make his way back up into contention. He's running pretty well earlier. You got Harvick back here, William Byron, but you honestly never know here with Denny Hamlin stacking up a whole bunch. Kyle Busch is still in the race. He's hanging in there. That 8 car is still hanging tough here at the back of the pack, so he's still in it here. Austin Dillon is not, but Kyle Busch is. As Bell, Hamlin, Harvick, ooh, a little bit of pinch, 3 wide squeeze, into the wall they go. Hamlin in the wall, wrecking. Christopher Bell involved, and Byron gets clipped by Harvick, and a big hit, the 20, more cars piling in. That is Kyle Busch, Ryan Newman, Ty Dillon, Christopher Buescher, and J.J. Yaley all involved. Big hit. Buescher T-bones Bell, and then Kyle Busch gets slammed by the 77, who gets lit up by the 15. Then Yaley has nowhere to go. He piles in this instant. Let's get a replay of what just happened. See, Harvick was squeezing through with Bell and Hamlin. They open the wall hard. Hamlin and Bell get spun from the Harvick goes right down, clips William Byron, and then boom, there's a whole back half of the field piling in here. Some hard hits for the Ripware cars tied. Oh, and then William Byron as well, and Daniel Suarez. Another incident. As we saw Kevin Harvick come down the track and clip William Byron, he did wipe me out, and Suarez hits him head on. And Byron, of course, must-win situation to make the playoffs. He will be out after this crash, so that will not happen tonight in Richmond. As you see, watch the 4 of Kevin Harvick. He comes right down and bang, hits William Byron hard on the outside wall. Byron spins into Harvick, back up the track, and that's where Daniel Suarez and Tyler Reddick pile in with nowhere to go. Hard hit there. The 99 also will be out of this race. Your most recent racer, Corey LaJoie, has also gone around back there as a result of this incident. What a crazy caution. Logano continues to lead, but now Alex Bowman in the 48 is leading here, getting close to lap 100 with Harrison Burton having his career best run in second place right now. Keselowski, Bowles, Buscher for third. Buscher's a lap car. Keselowski, Priest, they get by Christopher Bell, Jones, Buscher, a whole bunch of lappers here stacking up guys like Chase Elliott, BJ McLeod somehow in the top 10, Bubba Wallace. Got McDowell, Gibbs, and Ryan Newman still hanging tough up here, trying to make his way back into contention after nearly going a lap down. Logano and Larson, they're back here, though, in this little bit of a danger zone, those two. You never know what can happen. And speaking of danger zone, Hamlin in the wall. McLeod, Larson, Logano get a piece of it, and a huge crash caution will come out here in Richmond. We were just talking about how they were in the danger zone back here with Denny Hamlin. BJ McLeod slams Hamlin into the wall. A huge hit for the 1178. Airborne, and then Hamlin comes down right into the front noses of Newman and Larson. Big hit, big damage to Kyle Larson, one of the top contenders of the night. That is huge implications. Larson, of course, another driver in a must-win situation to make the playoffs. They're starting to drop like flies now. Now Tyler Reddick clips him and spins the 5 again. And the 10 piles in as well. It's gone from bad to worse for Kyle Larson. And now we're seeing stage 2 end under caution here. So Ryan Preece is your stage 2 winner, followed by Chase Elliott, who is second. And then you got Ty Gibbs, Kevin Harvick, Truex, Logano, McDowell, Bowman, Keselowski, and Harrison Burton are your top 10 earning stage points. And now we move on to lap 224. Ryan Preece is leading here at Richmond after winning stage 2, having a great run for him and Stewart Haas Racing for his second win of the season. But Chase Elliott is hunting him down in second throughout the field. Everyone seems to be here. Nice. Whoa! Preece goes sliding down the track into the 9 of Elliott. Watch out. Contact battling for the lead. Preece off the bumper of Elliott. But now Chase Elliott powers down the high line. Elliott will take the lead. What a move. He uses the bumper, moves Ryan Preece out of the way, and takes the lead. I mean, we gotta get a replay of what just happened here. Just watch this. Coming out of turn 2, Chase Elliott hooks Preece, sends him way down the track. Preece saves it. Door checks the 9 of Chase Elliott. Elliott still keeps his foot in it. Ty Gibbs has to check up way up there on the high line. But Elliott clears Preece for the lead. And now a couple laps later, Chase Elliott will clear Gibbs, Preece, and Harvick as he will start running away with the race lead here in Richmond. Chase Elliott out front did that incredible move. Of course, you got Gibbs, Preece, Harvick, Bowman in 5th place, battling the lapper of Almirola and Jones. But Chase Elliott making a power move, looking to get a second win in the last 3 races. Of course, one at Pocono. Sorry, he not won at Pocono. He won in New Hampshire 2 weeks ago and is looking to recreate that magic once again here in Richmond as he continues to lead. Now back at it again here, getting close to, this is with 149 laps to go. Elliott still a huge jump on the restart way, but Hamlin, big check up here with BJ McLeod. Watch out the 14 of Briscoe. Look how Allmendinger there, going to be a tight squeeze back here. Allmendinger saves it off the bumper, the 11, almost wrecked. What a save there by Allmendinger. Almost crashes. He stays in the race and stays in contention to try to get in there to the top 10. Larson, Justin Haley back there battling it out. There's some contact behind us. Oh, we got to crash the 5 hard in the wall. The 48 is involved as well. Larson and Bowman, a Hendrick Motorsports disaster. Both of their cars taken out as Larson slams the wall and nowhere to go. Bowman T-bones him and then gets hit by Ryan Newman. And of course, Tyler Reddick piles in with nowhere to go. But a huge crash here. Richmond Haley turns Larson off of Cindric up into Truex and hard in the wall. And Bowman slams in him, nowhere to go. And Larson spins in front of the 45 and Reddick just full throttles him here through the corner. Bowman and Larson will be done. At least Bowman will be. That is unfortunate. Bowman has done a really good run. He's trying to get up as high as he can in the points, so he's not one of the guys in danger. I think he's still pretty okay, though. But Chase Elliott, the other Hendrick driver left, leads this race as the 24 and the 48 are done. The 5 is multiple laps off the pace, and it's just down to Chase Elliott as Harvick, though, has leading here with just 5 laps to go in Richmond. He takes the lead from Chase Elliott late in the race after Elliott had absolutely dominated, and he clears Elliott is slow through the corner. Harvick to the lead. Can he get his second win of the season and retake the regular season points lead? As right now, Christopher Bell is your regular season points leader. That regular season championship, 15 bonus playoff points to be huge for Harvick in his final season, looking to win at Richmond once again, a track he's had so much success at throughout his career now with just 2 laps to go here in Richmond. Harvick is in the lead. Elliott is struggling with the lap car. Gibbs behind him there in second. Elliott was slow. He seems to have some kind of issue on the restart. Doesn't have the same pace he did before. Kevin Harvick is getting it done though. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Richmond for Kevin Harvick here in Richmond. About to steal one from the grip of Chase Elliott in the final couple of laps here, and find himself victory lane for the second time this season, backing up his Darlington win earlier this year as they're 3 and 4 for the final time. Kevin Harvick is gonna steal one in Richmond. Chase Elliott, your runner-up. Michael McDowell third. Harrison Burton fourth. Brad Keselowski fifth. Priest, Truex, Wallace, Briscoe, Gilliland, Logano, and you got Haley and LaJoy at the end of the top 10 here. As Kevin Harvick with the upset in Richmond takes it at the last second from Chase Elliott. Very helpful for his regular season championship hopes, especially with Christopher Bell struggling and finishing all the way down in 21st place. See the race results on the left side of your screen. And you'll see the updated playoff standings shortly. No new winners, so we remain at 16 guys now with only 4 races left. So only 4 guys right now are in jeopardy of missing the playoffs if we have 4 straight different winners. And now you see Kevin Harvick slide down at the top of the playoff grid as he is now past Christopher Bell for the regular season championship points lead. Of course, 2 wins, Harvick top of the board. 6 guys now with 2 wins. He's same. 16 guys remain the same. Alex Bowman does jump Ross Chastain for 10th with the overall winners in the points. And, Justin Haley falls back a little bit. And Austin Cindric below the cut line gets ahead of William Byron. Only real notable changes. Those guys are still all must win. So until the next episode where we will have racing from Michigan, I hope you all have a good one.